Hey guys, this is James here at Unique Perspectives. Thought I'd make another video. This time I actually want to talk about the concept of loving her feet versus loving her. This is a topic that I think always comes up when it comes to my Facebook, when it comes to my Instagram. By the way, I have the links to both of my accounts if you guys want to just connect with me more so on social media. They're in my description, I believe, in my YouTube. But I often meet people that say, you know what, James, you're a foot guy and you probably just care about a woman's feet and not her. And I get a lot of people that think this way, even though I've never mentioned this to them. I've mentioned that I'm a Christian. I've mentioned that I care about women just as image bearers of God, just in general. But also, if I'm going to connect with a woman, I'm not going to date her based on her feet. You know, obviously that's something important to me as a guy that admires nice feet. But I think there's this misconception that a guy that admires feet somehow can't separate his attention towards a woman's feet versus his attention towards all of her and who she is in her entirety. One of the things I just want to say is that as a Christian, every woman is made in the image of God. They have value, they have worth, they have an inherent just value in general that animals and inanimate objects do not have access to. So just that alone gives a woman value. The second thing is, obviously, if I'm attracted to somebody and I'm considering marrying them, I want to be attracted to them. I want to have different elements of who it is that they are that attract me. That's going to be how they wear their hair. That's something that's going to be important to me. Maybe their fragrance, maybe the type of fragrances that they are using. You know, that's something that's going to be very important to me. Maybe the way that they talk, they communicate. Maybe they are effective listeners. Maybe they are the type of person that, she's a classy lady. You know, even though she has a nice body and a beautiful skin and things like that, she's not wearing explicit things that is going to inspire people to lust after her, but can look classy and still attractive, which is something I think is very valuable for a woman, a quality lady to just have, you know, is wearing something that is respectable, but she can still be attractive without being very revealing. But I think it's really unfortunate that there are a lot of people that once they find out a guy specifically admires nice feet or has a foot fetish or whatever you want to call it, that somehow we are incapable of admiring our lady's feet, but also treating her with respect and love as a human being in her entirety, you know. And I think that there's this misconception for a lot of us that, I don't know, we just look at feet and that's it. Now, I do know that those men exist. There are men that look at women only as feet and they don't look at anything else and they don't care about anything else. There are men that will give the woman as much money as she needs to be accommodated, and they're not even interested in marrying her. They're just interested in having access to her feet, and that's it. Because in their mind, she is an object. She is a toy. And so I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that sort of thing. And I don't condone that. As a Christian, I can't condone that. I think that if a man is going to enjoy a woman's body or something like that, that's exclusively for them to do in a relationship, you know, and there has to be some type of mutual understanding that she wants him, he wants her. And, you know, it's something that should be done in a marriage. It's something that should be done in a relationship exclusively, in which no one else is invited in that relationship. Yeah, I just think it's really sad that there are a lot of us guys that get this bad rap. And I don't know if the guys out there that have this issue as well, but I get into a lot of discussions with people about all sorts of topics. You know, I talk about politics, religion, worldviews, philosophy, dating, all sorts of things. But that's one of the things I always thought is interesting, is that immediately there are people that go straight into, hey, James, you know, you have to make sure that you treat her right, you know, and it's not about her feet. And I'm thinking, well, I've never said that it's only about a woman's feet. Like, I admire a lady with nice feet. You know, I have my interests when it comes to my attraction towards that. But I also already understand as a Christian man that a woman is more than that. So yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts about that. But I just think there's a lot of people with this misconception that, I don't know, like, especially for those of us that have a different class, that we are quality, more traditional, conservative men, that somehow we're going to battle that. And I think it's okay to admire a lady's nice feet, but also admire and love and value her as well as our partner, as our companion, as our, you know, better half. You know, it's really important just to keep that in mind. But yeah, I don't know if I'm just rambling a little bit, but yeah, I just think it's really interesting how there are a lot of people that believe that a lot of us guys that like or admire feet, that we're somehow incapable of loving the woman just as much as, you know, we care about her whole body, versus just loving her feet. I think that's just a misrepresentation of a lot of us, you know. It's just sad. But yeah, I'm just curious, do any of you guys have that kind of issue? Is anybody misconceiving or misunderstanding, I'm going to say, your perspective when it comes to your attraction towards ladies with nice feet? I'm just curious. But yeah, this is James. I thought I would just ramble a little bit. Usually I try to have little points, but this one's a special video. So yeah, take care, you guys. God bless you guys. Peace.